Hey everybody, welcome back to True Grit Catholic. I hope everybody was able to finish Lent strong and going into Holy Week, everybody was prepared for it. I hope you've been having a great Easter. I didn't finish real strong. I had some problems during Lent. Going into Holy Week, I was sicker than a dog. I ended up losing my voice. It's kind of hard to do videos when you lose your voice. But feeling better now, back at it. And I know I had talked earlier about doing some videos on philosophy. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I ended up going back to school. And I am getting my master's degree from Holy Apostles College and Seminary. And it's something that I never thought that I would do, especially going back for theology. And the very first class that I have to take is philosophy for theologians. And I saw this and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Philosophy? I didn't understand it. I didn't want to take the class. But it really was a godsend, because as the class went on, I started to understand why philosophy is so important. And if you're involved in catechetics, and helping evangelize people, it really is important to know and understand philosophy. And like my professor said, Father Brian, you're only as good of a theologian as you are a philosopher. And I really understand that now, because be able to understand accidents and substance and form, it really relates back into our Catholic faith. And a big part of this class was St. Thomas Aquinas, and I absolutely fell in love with Thomas Aquinas. So that's what some of these next videos are going to be. And I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to go back through some of the stuff that I learned in the class. I'll reference some material for you guys. If you haven't started reading Thomas Aquinas, he can be a little difficult. I'm not going to deny that. But to really relate back to him and what he says, and especially in the Summa, or the Summa Theologiae, it's an awesome thing to understand what's being said. And I'll talk probably a little bit about Aristotle and Socrates. We'll probably get into Kant and Descartes a little bit as the videos go on. I hope you guys really enjoy these types of videos. Let me know, in the comments below, if there's anything you want me to touch on, if there's any questions or anything. I can help maybe steer some of the videos that way. Like I said before, I didn't want to do philosophy, but now that I understand how philosophy plays into the faith, I've really gotten hooked. And if you like St. Thomas Aquinas and you want to understand him a little bit more, Matt Fradd is absolutely awesome. His Pints with Aquinas podcast, if you haven't subscribed to it, please do. Start at episode 1 and start listening all the way through. I'm up in the 50s right now with his podcast, and that podcast actually helped me get through some of these classes. So I hope you guys enjoy these. I hope I'm able to translate why this is so important to our faith. And if you've got any comments, if you want to see these videos going forward, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm going to be going through these classes, through the classes I went through it, try to simplify it, make it easy to understand. And like I said, let me know what you guys want to touch on with philosophy. It can be a really daunting subject, especially if you don't understand philosophy. So, all right, guys, have a great day, have a great week, and God bless.